World record attempt came up a little bit short on Boston Common this weekend. More than 1,600 people showed up to try and form the largest human peace symbol ever. Now, while it was a pretty impressive sight, organizers were just a few thousand people short of the record. Regardless, the people who did show up say it was a nice message to send to the rest of the world.
It was worth it to stop and really think about what's in your core. How do you find peace of mind? How do you feel good about what you do?
The event was put on by Children's Services of Roxbury. That group provides social services to families throughout the area.
Could it be the largest human peace sign ever? Either way, it's pretty cool looking. It's a title thousands try to gain today on the Boston Common, organized by Children's Services of Roxbury.
You don't see that every day.
No.
Our Cassie Arsenault was there seeing it firsthand as they went for that Guinness World Record.
What do we want?
Thousands sending out their demand on the Common loud and clear.
It's like everybody's having violence and wanting to hurt each other. We just need a whole world peace for one day.
But it's not enough for this crowd to just talk about peace.
For Boston, basically saying, okay, we're at peace and we're all together here in this environment.
They're putting Boston on the map, bringing a different kind of title home.
So exciting. We're having the whole community come out to form the largest human peace sign.
Children's Services of Roxbury took on this challenge to remind others they're bringing peace of mind for 6,000 families across the Commonwealth, working with the homeless and foster children.
I want people to think about what brings them peace of mind.
The requirements for the record are they have to have over 5,000 people, hold it for 5 minutes, and make sure it looks like a peace sign. Then they have to take a snapshot of it from this bucket truck.
Spirits were at an all-time high waiting for the tally.
Bring another championship to Boston.
Anticipation building. They checked off every box except for one.
Boston, you got 1,682. So unfortunately, it is not a new Guinness World Record title.
I'm disappointed. I'm really excited that we still did it.
While they didn't make the numbers this time, Children's Services of Roxbury's work still shines through.
I couldn't be prouder. My staff, this was a win for everybody.
On the Common, Cassie Arsenault, NBC Boston.
It was an idea that everyone could embrace. Take a look. Head to the Boston Common and try to make the largest human peace sign ever. Well, it turns out the turnout was not large enough to set a Guinness World Record.
But as WBZ's Paul Burton reports, organizers were still pleased with the message they delivered.
What do we want?
Dressed in bright colors, people from all over descended upon the Boston Common for a peace rally unlike any other. The goal is to form the world's largest human peace sign. 10-year-old Jaden and 15-year-old Dara say this type of peace is critical in the world today.
Which statement are you making?
That we all just need to come together. We're all a part of the human race, and we should all just love one another.
The event was led by Children's Services of Roxbury, a nonprofit that provides wraparound services for more than 6,000 Massachusetts families.
It's to bring community together and have a conversation about what peace really means.
Reverend Richard Richardson and his wife Justina founded the program in 1972.
We never envisioned it would turn out to be something like this. Give God all the credit for developing us.
The record to beat was 5,000. Boston, you got 1,682. So unfortunately, it is not a new Guinness World Record title.
Though they fell short of the world record, they sure sent a strong message.
We're winners all around. Our agency has made partnerships that we didn't have before. We met people who are willing to come out and help our kids.
So although they didn't set the record, the effort was there, and everyone had an incredible time. They say this is not the last time they're going to do this. They're going to be back with more people. But more importantly, the message of peace was spread throughout. In Boston, I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
Hundreds took to Boston Common, hoping to break the Guinness World Record for the largest human peace sign. A grid was laid out by the Charles Street side. People lined up. The record was 5,000 people. But when a Guinness official took a count, there were only 1,682. Organizer Sandra McCroon of Child Services of Roxbury says they still sent a message.
It was all worth it. It was worth it to stop and really think about what's in your core. How do you find peace of mind? How do you feel good about what you do when things just seem wrong?
She says they hope to try it again next year. On the Common, Doug Cope, WBZ News Radio 1030.